What's up, guys? It's Aaron from Aaron Review More, back with a review. So yeah, today we've had this before, but we've never had this big of a bag. So I'd like to open it, see how it compares to the smaller size bags. It's Canadian. This is a big deal for me. Never could Canadians get something like this without paying frickin' mortgaging your house. That's what you have to pay to get this normally. But so it's a 16-ounce bag, and Stokers Red Supreme. This is probably my favorite chew. Second, first, and then the second is Red Man or whatever they call it nowadays. So here's the front. It's so big I have to look around it, and the back is the same. Now I'm looking. It's got a seal on the top. It's not glue dots like the smaller bags. It's actually a band sealer, and it has a zip lock, which is not engaged, which is fine. It is kind of beaten up, like you can tell in there, and it's kind of lost its air. So I might transfer this bag to a larger secondary Ziploc bag just to keep it extra fresh, because it's a lot of chew. When looking for a date, I find just on the side, well, on this side you can kind of see it better. Right there, those numbers. And I'm trying to see what it says. The only thing I could guess this is the day, year it was. Oh, this is a G. Okay, G. Oh man, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It feels really good. Like chew, you don't have to matter. It looks like a G and then a 1551. Now, could be made on January, February, March, April, May. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So July 2021 possibly made. I don't know. Regardless, it looks really good. The only things I said is it's kind of beaten up. When I got it, it was like smushed down into a little box, and there's a little kind of puncture hole. You can see that kind of right there. Like it's not punctured, but it's definitely lost its air. So I'll probably put it into a secondary bag. Again, like I said, it's band sealed. It doesn't have glue dots. So I will get some scissors. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, we're back with the scissors. So I want to cut a. It looks like it's actually been double band sealed. There's one about here, and then a secondary seal here. So in order to get through both, I'm gonna have to go just above the zipper. So let's see how this goes here. I would like to save this bag if possible. Yes, that is okay. There we go. Not too bad. So let's open her up. Oh, that is some good chew. That is some nice looking chew. Let's pull it out. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's nice and tacky, nice and moist, nice and everything. So I'm going to get myself some chew, and we'll have a chat. Man, that flavor's so good. Okay, now let's see if the Ziploc actually works. You can hear the air come out of it when you do that, but it'll work for now. So, like I said, I got this from a website called fournoggins.com. It doesn't look like it ships to the US. It looks like it's a European company, and it has a lot of dry snuff, nasal snuff, Stokers, oddly enough, the tubs, and some chewing tobacco, obviously. I paid $50 US for this. Half of that was $20 US, actually, $25 shipping, which might sound ridiculous, but if you're a Canadian, you get it. And it managed to make it through customs. My plan was, if it hit customs, I was just gonna eat the money because I wanted to give it a shot. If it hit customs, this would probably cost me close to $150 US. So $16 ounces is the equivalent of about five and a third bags. Or sorry, 16 ounces is about the same as 5 1/3 bags. So if you take out the shipping, you're paying like $4 for a bag of chew. Put the shipping in, still only like $10 for a bag of chew US. So really good deal, really really good deal. So my kids are off at a wrestling tournament this weekend. I wanted to go, but they had to leave while I was at work, and my wife's grandmother lives in Regina, so about 2.5 hour drive from where we live. So that's where they are right now. So I'm all by myself, just relaxing. So I thought, let's have a chew, right? I am going to be getting the bold version of this, 2 regular 3-ounce bags that we can review coming up. And yeah, right now I still have a ton of tobacco from my Christmas. I won't need to buy a dip forever. And recently I've been developing some acid reflux, so I'm not dipping quite as much as regular anyways. So I'm good. I'm living large as a Canadian, so to speak. But the one thing I am worried about is the tariffs coming from the US to Canada, how that'll affect tobacco in general. I have a lot still. I probably have like 3 months worth of dip still. So maybe by that time I need more. The tariffs will be taken off because I know Canada is doing a lot to try and help the border issues. I'm very happy with a lot of things he's doing there. I really hope Canada does a lot of the things he's doing here with our possible new Prime Minister, Pierre. It's just unfortunate. I know that Canada, our military is really poor, but that aside, I don't think that's why we're being tariffed. I think we're being tariffed because he wants to have border security. But if you compare the Mexico to the US when it comes to fentanyl and illegal immigration, we're like 1% in comparison to them, if that. So it's nice that we're probably getting 10% only on oil, so gas won't go up too much. We do have a lot of gas ourselves in Alberta. I mean, oil fields and all that. So we'll see how it goes. This is really good. I really needed this today. I also was looking for a product that I feel like is getting harder and harder to find, if not impossible, which was Skull Straight Bandits. Can't find it unless it's in the old style cans. So it might be discontinued, but we'll see. That said, my battery in my phone just flashed 5%. So let's finish the review up here. So, packaging, with the exception of the little issues in shipping, great packaging. The zipper works really well, sealed really well. 60 ounces is a lot of shoe. This will last me a long time. The taste is nice and sweet. It still has that raisiny taste to it, but it's definitely a sweet chew, like a super sweet chew. So, it balls up a lot more than Redman to me. Like it's a ball. Redman I find starts to break down a lot quicker than this. Nicotine is really low, but so is all chew. I don't chew. Nobody chews chew for nicotine. They chew it because they enjoy it. They like the flavor and they enjoy the taste of the tobacco. So, that said, my phone's running out of battery. Hope everybody's doing well. I wish I had more stuff to review and upload it more often, but as a Canadian, I'm limited. So yeah, this has been my review of Stokers Red Supreme 16-ounce bag. Hope everybody's having a good 2025 so far. And this is Aaron's Reviews and more. Talk to you soon.